beauty. Welcome in.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Um,
Hold
I
on. Let me
guess.
let me ask you this first. Do you
Mhm.
consent to be on a live and potentially all platforms?
Yes.
Okay.
I guess I needed some advice. I'm just trying to make sure I didn't make a mistake or
Oh no, you did.
I didn't lose my chance. Maybe not. I'm not trying to think it's my only chance at getting married.
No, you lost.
Oh, you're
Yeah.
getting married, Victoria.
No, not anymore.
Oh, okay.
So I don't even know where to start. But I'm trying to. It didn't work out where. Is it okay if I share? Or,
Yeah. Let me ask you: is it okay if you share? This is a public platform,
Yes.
so that's up to you. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It didn't. We were long distance for.
What's crazy to me is that these ladies come on here. You don't have anybody in your life that you can talk to. You don't have a therapist or anything, like no one that's gonna have skin in the game, because you can also think about that you're gonna be judged no matter what. But who do you want to be judged by? And as I speak these things out, I guess it would make sense to where they will come on here, but at the same time, this is public. Once you go on the internet and do what you do, it's public. And the negative comments are gonna come in. I got the negative comments. I welcome the negative comments. But if you comment negatively, tell me when I'm lying or tell me when I'm wrong. That's the only thing I ask. I welcome the negative comments. I don't delete any comments. Bring those comments, and I appreciate the positive comments as well. Those of you who agree, you guys are great. The negative comments, you guys are great as well, because you took the time out of your day. I'm sure you have a life, and you watch some of the video, and then you took the time to put whatever comment you decided to put. And there's no sarcasm here or anything like that. I appreciate every comment, positive, negative, the negative comments, yes. But the only thing that I'd ask is, if you don't agree with me, just tell me I'm wrong. And if I'm wrong, tell me why I'm wrong. Or tell me I'm lying. That's all. And so let's get to this.
A while, but the goal was that we move in together by next year. But it was going to be marriage early next year. Mm-hmm. And yeah, I'd met my dad, asked for blessings.
Natural.
But it didn't work out because I found out that about 2 months ago that he had reached out to his someone from his past, and they had communications. For me, trust was broken. Even though it wasn't physical, it was hard for me to just go on.
Look at her thumb.
What type of communication?
That's weird.
What do you mean? He reached out to, like, hey, I miss you?
Hold on.
That part
her thumb is weird.
Because he deleted the messages. He said it was non-sexual, but the fact that it was deleted made me already have doubts. He had apologized and was, tried to make things work and everything. Although like it was hard for me too, but I was, there's love, families are involved, marriage is on the line. I was willing to, even though it was hard for me, and I would get like very reactive whenever I got triggered within that time frame. So eventually there was one moment where I spiraled and I was very disrespectful. And I think that for him was like, I don't think you were ever going to get through this. So families got involved. His family thought that it just shows that I'm not going to be able to handle like conflicts when it come up in marriages. But anyway,
Too many
after
words.
everything, it was just like best to just break off. It's already like, for me, even if on wedding day I wouldn't feel so confident, and that for me was a big thing. But now it's trying to move on, trying to kind of see how to get like how.
Too many fucking words. Too many words. I can see that she has some type of an accent. So she's probably from the continent. And she's been westernized again. When women talk to women, you will never get the full story. Because I want to know, how long have you known this guy? What does he do for a living? Is he your choice of what you think you want in a man? All these things. I don't think any of that would be revealed in this conversation. So let's just let this continue.
How do you move on? Because it's so hard. Feels like everywhere I'm seeing like people getting engaged. I'm noticing people's rings, and it's just kind of like, how do you process all that? Like, how do you?
Victoria, if you did it once, you can do it twice.
Really? Is that
You got
it?
engaged once, you can get engaged again. And like you
That
said,
is terrible.
you know, you saw what you saw. He deleted the messages, and it didn't work out. You know, c'est la vie. We have to move on now.
Well, that's true.
And how old are you?
25.
Okay, girl, you have time.
Yeah.
There's so much pressure, I feel
Yeah.
like. And I'm
But
already
she-
trying to, because I don't want to disappoint my family, so I'm trying to date again. And by next year, at least, get married.
And yeah, she actually, this lady right here looking natural. She's looking natural. Oh my goodness. You could be a 5. If you look natural, it's just sexy. Just let me tell you. Let this fro hang out, even though we got edges going up. That shit is irritating when you have edges. But we'll back up a little bit. All of this is natural. We can tell this is natural. And then we don't have no lashes, right? We can look at her nails. Her nails are understated. They're cute for her. Women, y'all want to be cute. These long ass nails with the pointed whatever, different colors and sayings and designs and all that type shit. We don't like that. But y'all don't care. Y'all don't care. But you know what? I'm gonna continue to say it. I'm gonna continue to say it. But her mindset is in the right place. She's 25. She knows she don't have a lot of time left. Geriatric pregnancy sets in starting at the age of 32 years old. 7 years from where she's at right now. Oh, 7 years. I got plenty of time. No, the fuck you don't. You first think about your lifestyle, the way you want to live, right? Think about that. Then you have to meet this man. And most women, their lifestyle is way above anything is even possible. It's even possible. They want to live this Disney lifestyle to where they want to have these children. They want to travel. internationally as well as domestically. And then they want to be able to pay for their kids' college, and then they want to pay for their kids' cars when they turn 16, and this shit that most people don't do and can't do. So what makes you so special? Well, let's see what else Miss Natural has to say.
That's my focus.
And was he 25 as well, or a little bit older?
He's 30.
Okay, young. Okay. 25. Yeah. You guys were both young. Yeah. So that's why
he is definitely young for a man.
I'm not going to say all men. But I think men get scared when it's time, although they love you, they're putting a ring on your finger. It gets scary, like, wow, I'm really going to be with one person for the rest of my life. Nothing else. And then that pressure creates, for some of them, not all of them, they feel like, man, I got to run out and test the water. I just got to see if I still, no, the pressure of being held down.
No, she's wrong.
So you made your decision, you trust yourself, you trust your decision. Like
no,
you said,
she's
that's
wrong.
Not for you. That's not something.
No, because when a man decides to propose to a woman, that's pretty much it. That is the biggest thing, the most important thing that a man's gonna do, right? And here's why. It's because we make an effort. We go out, we go ring shopping, we seek the ring that she wants, she picks it up. We buy the ring, we propose to her in this setting. We are doing all these things. It's a little bit different, and it doesn't equate to when she tells us she's pregnant. That's totally different, because then the man goes into a whole different state of mind when she says she's pregnant with your child. That's about, I don't know what word to put to it, but how can we put it? It's about, I think the man would probably go into survival mode. That's when we realize, whoa, yeah, life is real. I need to start doing what the fuck I need to do. Marriage, that is a choice. That is a natural choice to where we decide, okay, she's the one. And the plan is to be with her for the rest of our life. For a man, ain't no divorce. No matter what, no divorce. That's why women need to get real. They have to understand, women, y'all have to understand who you are, who you really are. And you need to start with your looks. How you look in the face, your fit, your physical fitness, this, that, and the other, and what type of lifestyle you want to live. Because most people, they don't live out in the suburbs. They don't drive BMWs. They're not able to pay for their kids' college. Most people. And that's probably you that's listening to this right now. That's probably you.
You can handle, so it's time to move on. Okay, baby girl, you're beautiful, so I don't think it will be an issue.
Cute.
But I will tell you this, no man is going to be perfect. I want you to keep that in mind. I'm not saying there isn't a guy who won't or da-da-da, but no one is perfect, so please.
So should I have forgiven him then and given it a chance?
I can't make that decision for you. I can't make that decision for you. I don't know. I don't know what that situation was. I don't know. I don't know if everything on that list, let's say from 1 through 20, and let's say he missed 17, number 17 and number 14. Was it that? He just missed one thing, one box off the list of 20 things. Or did he check off all the 20 things and just leave one box? I'm just asking.
I mean, I think he checked off most of it, in the sense where, he's a romantic guy, he has a great career, very family oriented, from, my country. Yeah, very intelligent and such. So I saw like, okay, this is someone I can build with. But when it came to like communication or that whole like empathy or humility, I feel like, of course, it's hard to expect a man to be humble, but I think that's something that I noticed within a lot of things I noticed within conflict that showed up. It was a learning experience. I just don't.
A part of you feels like what I'm hearing you say that you're not saying is you feel like you can't find somebody else. There's a part of you that regrets, like, damn, am I gonna find another guy like him who wants to marry me? That's what I'm hearing you not saying to me right now. That is worrying.
Even the ones that are interested, they're not him. So I don't want to like be.
From what she said so far, I don't see a problem with this man. I see a problem with, he sounds like she's from another country. He has been westernized. He thinks that there might be something better out there. In my opinion, this man is the man for her. Period. Because she's 25, she's right there. She's right there. And I hate to see it. I hate to see a woman get to that 30-year-old at that point, and then they talk about there's no good men out here when there's plenty. There's plenty good men out here. Most men are single and they have no children. That's most. More than 50% of men are single and they have no children. And single, that's the first qualification. That's the number one qualification when a woman is looking for a man. If he's single, most men are single. Hello. She's 25. She is right there in a sweet spot to find a man that I don't know what her lifestyle that she wants to live. If she wants to live that upper echelon lifestyle, that, her man is gonna be 15 to 20 years older than she is. Because just by the way that things work out, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29-year-old man, he just doesn't have the earning power of, like, say, a 40-year-old man. That's just what it is. Now, if she wants to live a lifestyle of a normal person, well, most of us, almost all of us, that man would be in her age range and they will build things. They will build together. But when women talk to women, they don't explore these things. They don't even explore these things, as we can see in this example.
Making a mistake that he is my person and I'm letting him go because, like, I don't want it to be where I'm making a big deal out of something that could be workable.
That's exactly what you're doing.
And I'm gonna say this because I know some girls or some women turn a blind eye to a man cheating if he's doing all the.
What she just said is exactly what she's doing. That is her guy. But let's see what this look like. She in some type of ninja suit or something. Where do you get this from? And then I know this is just not sitting on a rack and you gonna go out there, you gonna go, oh, I like this. No, this is not at Ross. We know that, but let's continue.
Things. I'm saying some women, not all, right?
Mm-hmm.
But if you're not built that way, even if you decide to take him back, if you're not built that way, it's always gonna be something. You're always gonna be holding your breath in a relationship. What you doing? Where you going? Calling him. His phone goes off. Y'all sitting in the bed. Now you like this. Who's that? What's going on? If you're not that girl who can handle it, is what I'm saying. If you're not built for that, then I say don't go back.
No, I disagree.
That's how I want you to think about it. If I'm not built for this, I don't know that I want to sign up for it. However, if I decide to sign up for it, I cannot bring it up. I can't argue with him. I can't ask him, is he going to do this again? I have to let it just go. So those are things you have to think about.
Mm-hmm.
But again, you're 25, not 35, not 45. You're beautiful. If you decide to really, if you want to find someone and find something better, you have to get proactive.
Yeah.
So how about this? A man would ask from the very beginning, do you want children? If you do, well, how many? Because that changes a whole lot of shit. But when women talk to women, she just like women, just dealing feelings and all these type of things. Because we always have to keep in mind where this lady, Miss Ashley, right here, 60-year-old lady with 17 filters, 6 pounds of makeup. We have to understand where she's coming from. She's a single woman. Don't know if she's ever been married, don't know none of that, but we know today, right now, she's single. So that's the standpoint that she's coming from. And she's giving advice to a 25-year-old woman. This woman is in her prime for a man, for marriage. And before you know it, she's gonna be past her prime for a man, for marriage, to have children. Because most men want to have children. I was 18 years old, 18, before I went into the military. I wanted to have a child. I had no idea why. Thank God I did not have a child at 18. Because at 19, I went into the military, did that thing, and then things were what they were. But I look back on those type of things. I'm like, I'm 18. I want a kid. I want a child. I want this. I had no idea why, but now I do. And I look back on it. The reason that I wanted a child, it's a legacy. I do, for better or for worse, whatever the situation may be. When I'm gone, I got him, I got her. They're there. And that was the reason why I wanted a child. I didn't know it at the time. But for this lady, 25, she's in her prime childbearing years. And the reason I say that is if she was to get with a man that's worth something, he's going to want children, not a child. He's going to want children, multiple children, because one of the worst things you can do is just have one child and be an only child, because there's all type of mental things that happen with that. He's going to want children. Like I said, if he's worth anything and he knows what this world is like, multiple children, minimum 3. So you think about this lady, she's 25. If she got pregnant today, she had a child at 26. Let's get recovered. She get pregnant again at 27. You have a child at 28. You got 2. Recover, boom, boom, boom. have another child, get pregnant at 29, and she have another child at 30. That's 3 children, and she's 2 years away from geriatric pregnancy. Do you women, can y'all understand this? Cause you're 2'5", biologically, you're not as young as you think you are. You're not as young as what society tells you that you are. Those eggs are evaporating every month. You're not producing any more eggs. With a man, they produce semen at every heartbeat. Literally, not figuratively. A man can provide the spark of life until the day that he dies. Until the day that he dies. You can go, well, sperm count, this, that, and the other. Okay, sperm count goes down, this, that, and the other. But there will be a point in your life where you have 0 eggs. None. There will never be a point in the man's life to where he has 0 living sperm. The count can probably be low, be real low. But y'all come with a finite amount of eggs. Men don't. I'm producing sperm right now as I'm talking to you. Heartbeat, heartbeat, heartbeat. Sperm, sperm, it's coming.
Yeah.
I'm trying to talk to people, but it's so hard to move on. But I see what you're saying.
Yeah, but hard to move on from what? What is it hard to move on from?
When it was good, it was good.
Okay.
When it was good,
well,
it was
the
good.
thing is, at the end of the day, it was your choice, right? Because he didn't say, baby, leave me.
Down, bro.
Yeah.
So you decided, hey, this is not for me. I don't want to sign up for this. Let me move on. Again, despite what anyone is saying in the chat, you can ignore all these 1,700 people here and say to yourself,
move on.
you have 2 options. If I decide to go back, am I the type of woman or girl who can turn a blind eye? Am I not going to bother him about this again? If this happens again, will this be a problem? Let's say everything's going good for a year and then this happens again. Will it bother me? Will I spiral? Will I get...
No. Fuck all of that. This is where you have to have the conversations. You did this. Let's come to an agreement. Don't do that again. If you decide to do it, because I'm on this and I'm talking about when I'm talking to somebody I'm with. If you decide to do it, I just don't want to know about it, because if I don't know about it, it's not happening. And I'm really that way with women. You're a full-grown adult. You can do whatever the fuck you want to do. I just don't want to know about it. I don't want to see no signs of it or none of that. What's wrong with having a conversation like that? And if he's a man, he'll agree, and you'll never know anything about it, regardless of what it was.
depressed, right? Or option number 2, I just don't go back. C'est la vie. It is what it is. And I try to get back out there. So,
nope.
The choice is yours.
Don't get back out there.
Thank you.
Yeah. Don't get back out there. From what I'm seeing, this lady, that's her guy. Because normally in a woman's life, black women in particular, the ones that go to college and they trying to get all these degrees and be this career woman and all that type shit, normally they pass up their guy. Even though men on a whole, we're going to college less, when a woman is in college, that is the most access you have to men. Think about it really. Because once you graduate from college, and you've concentrated on your degree and you go into the corporate world, blah, blah, blah. Things are totally different. So the most access you have to men, if you choose to go to college, some 4-year university where you're living on campus and living that whole life, that is where your husband is at. After that, I mean, you're pretty much just grasping at straws at that point. That's going to be the end of this video. Like the video, comment on the video. You can dislike the video. You can share the video. Also, over on YouTube, we got some other things going over there. Over on YouTube, Mr. Info 5000. Peace.